part 2 of what do those buttons do. Okay, so I don't know which buttons to show you. Let's do the ones on the side. These right here. So first things first, obviously this is mail. I think all of us know that. But it does have different little tabs. Wars, this is everything that you're going to get when we are attacking, defending, etc. You'll get a lot of these when we are playing for facilities or when it's a kill event, foundry, anything where we're attacking or having like fighting going on is going to go here. These are where you can read the reports if you want. Again, you scroll all the way down to get battle details. It'll tell you where you can power up, etc. I have an in-depth video on how to read the reports, so not going to go into that. Alliance is going to be anything that's directly connected with the alliance. So bear hunt, yay, we won the facility, someone put a gathering node, etc. So anything alliance related is going to be here. Anytime we do something with the alliance, like set a label, etc., that will also be done here. System is anything else. So like arena, it just tells you how far you went. If you reserve a position in castle battle, it'll show up here. Wow. Maintenance notices. Oh, I didn't even read that. I will read that one later. I just marked it red because I always go read and claim all. Reports. This is everything that you are missing out on while you are offline. So if you are, you have your auto join on, you're going to get all your reports here as well as all of your rewards. Sometimes when it's beast events, you'll get so many that there's like insane amounts of information, especially with like bear 2, like all those things. It sends you an alert every time someone sends a bear rally, and it's like too much. So what I like to do is I like to read and claim all and then delete all red mail and then boom, clean it out. I haven't cleaned it out in a little bit because it just hasn't been my prerogative, but sometimes I like to do that so that I don't have to scroll to claim all of the diamonds or presents that I got. But that's the lazy girl version. And then starred is everything that you saved. Obviously, these are starred because I was using this to show you reports and stuff, and I actually don't need it. But anytime you want to save something, you just kind of pull it over, and it gives you that option to star it or to delete it. So there's that one. This is going to be all your pet skills. So of course there's that one. You get that one right away. As you can see here, I have that deer, yada yada. This is where you get your pet buffs. So when we say pop those pet buffs, this is what we mean. We mean go in here and use one. You pop it. This is an easy way to get to your lighthouse missions. You can also get your lighthouse missions through the wilderness, and I will show you that in just a bit. This is the wilderness one. I meant in your city. This is where you'll find the city one. You will go over here, and it's right here, lighthouse. Easy peasy. Let's see what else. I feel like something popped up into my eyes, and I can't think of it. Regardless, always go into your chief order, and do rush job. I always do that one just so that I can get like stuff. That one doesn't affect the mood of your I don't remember what they're called. Settlers? The people that live here. That won't upset them. I do always do urgent mobilization as well, but I do that one or this one, and sometimes if I'm feeling cheeky, I do both because I want all the stuff. So I'm actually going to do both right here so you can see. But you can do it through here, or you can do it through the chief house, and the chief house is over here. So you can go through there as well. So I like activating both of those. Once they're done being active, then I give them a day off, and that brings their mood back up. So that's that. And then these are just going to be various events that are going on, deals, etc. But the important one is this one, the events little clipboard. And of course, this is where you're going to find everything that we're doing. I like going to the calendar, and I think I have a video on that. If I don't have a video on that, let me know. But this is where you check what's coming up. So we see that Mia's is coming up, the Mia's fortune teller. I like that one. obviously Foundry battle, etc. State to state transfer, not state to state, sorry, state transfer. That's, you know, it pops up when it's available or it's gonna be available. Alliance Showdown, you know, that's the one that we're doing right now. Tundra, that's the other one. So right here is where you're always going to find the castle, right here, castle battle. That's where you'll go and like sign up for positions, etc. I got a more in-depth video on that one, so go check that one out later. Okay, so the next one that we're going to check out is these fun little things up here. So you can see different things in your city versus in the wild. So we're going to go in the city first. You can click here and you can see what your temperature's at. I never click it because, you know, it is what it is. VIP, this is where you'll use your VIP tokens. You will push the plus sign and then whatever you have here will pop up here. And then you'll just go ahead and use them. And as you level up, that's when you start getting, you know, more speed, more capacity, etc. You get like another march queue, another squad hole or slot, sorry. And, you know, you always get like a cute little present right here, 500 points. So that's that. And then here's where you can buy stuff, which, you know, of course, they give you a lot of cute little free things too. You get them at reset. So, you know, if you want to purchase something, you can purchase something here. I always do the monthly. I do the monthly. This week I did do the fire crystal because I ran out of fire crystal, but I don't typically buy the weekly ones. I usually just do the monthly card because it's a pretty good deal. You know, you get 5,000 diamonds and then you get an extra VIP thing. But what I really like about it is that it has the Alliance auto help feature. So, you know, when you guys are healing and it says like 3 Alliance members use auto help, that's what it is. We have the monthly and it helps just kind of get everything through quickly. So when we're battling and you see me pop in like 250 go through or 300 go through or 500 go through, it's because if you set that number up for your heals and submit to help, they go through quickly because there's a lot of us online at the time that have the auto help that just instantly helps everyone. So just keep an eye out when we are battling for that number. Most of the time it's on the ball, it's like on the point. Other times, thankfully, Tesla's like, hey, it's actually this much. So just keep an eye on there. We'll let you know how many troops will go through so that you can quickly heal. But I like it for that one. And I also like it for the auto hunting because then you can click here, set who you want to send out, and it will just send these people out to go hunt these monsters, and you can set the level range. I have it to 26 to 27 because I know for sure I'm gonna hit them. I did have it as using my stamina because we were doing beast event, but you know, I don't want to do that now, but I did send them out. So that's pretty neat. I like doing that during beast event. I'll do like 3 rallies at a time so that I have my strongest out. And then I will send my 3 weaker ones out to hunt beasts. And it'll tell you if you're going to beat them or not. So that's kind of nice. But that's what you're going to get up here. This, of course, shows you your diamonds and shows you where you can buy diamonds. And then, of course, you have the ability to deposit some. I can never find that one. I always kind of stumble on it by accident. So once I figure that out, I'll let you know. Here tells you all your resources. But again, you can also just do that in, you know, your bag. This side also shows you schedule, but I never really look at it because I don't care. This one though, this one is where all the upcoming events are. So you can do it UTC time if you want. So if Tessa or Bonnie or one of them is like, hey guys, Foundry's at this time UTC, it's that, you know, universal clock or whatever, but you can do it to your own local time. So for example, I'm waiting for my position to come up, which I think it's Minister of Education, which was not the one I meant to do. I meant to do the construction one, but it is what it is. And it's coming up in like 50 minutes, I think. I don't know what time it is right now, actually. But there's that one. And I hit the 10-minute mark, so we are done.